I'm back. I said I would be. Actually, I have to be back in England for like 2 months now. Apparently time flies when you're having fun or busy working. Anyways, I did say that Dear Canada would return. It is returning. This is the first Dear Canada that I've posted in so long. And can I just say for a sec, can I just say, actually we're not going to say, we're going to talk. Can we just talk for a minute about security? And I know there's this whole thing about internet safety right now, and you know, I'm doing this thing at school with my students about cyberbullying, and we're making up displays. But this isn't that kind of security, much as I'm all for internet safety. I want to talk about like physical security that I've seen out here, and this is a Dear Canada video, so I feel like I should be educating Canadians on what is going on over here that is different to what we might experience back in Canada. The first thing I want to mention is the buses, and not so much the buses, but bus drivers. And I notice it on every sort of like public transit bus that I'm on over here, that all bus drivers seem to have their own sort of little pod at the front of the bus, where they've got their seat, they've got the steering wheel, and they've got, you know, whatever device they use to collect money from their passengers. And then there's a door, a full out door. You know, some of them only come to about here, sort of like halfway up, and then some of them come halfway up and then have this window. So there's no way of actually touching the bus driver usually. And then I think to the buses that I was driving on back home, and there was nothing like that. You know, there's just a seat, and the bus driver could get off his seat without having to open a door. People would stand next to the bus driver and they talk to the bus drivers all the time. And it kind of blows my mind that the buses here are built with that little door in place to keep the bus driver, I guess, safe from passengers. I don't really know why. The other thing that I want to mention is the school. The schools that I see back home, they have this sort of the chicken wire fencing around them, but nothing too secure. And I remember when I was going to high school, one of the routes I could take to walk from my house to school was actually through an elementary school, and I would just walk straight through on my way to school. And you know, my school started earlier than the elementary school, so nobody was around at the time. But here, you can't physically do that. You can't just walk through a school, you know, primary school or secondary school. You can't do it because the schools are gated in. There's like these massive fences or walls and gates that are locked shut, unless it's one of those times when kids are coming or going from school. I get security, and in the school situation, I get it. There's kids involved, but it's just a little bit too much. That's my question for you. How much is too much security? As Canadians, are we maybe not secure enough with our bus drivers and our schools? And I swear there's other examples, but those are the ones that are coming to mind right now. Or is it the fact that here maybe there's just a little bit too much security? Do we need to have completely walled in playgrounds for our children and big tall gates and fences and walls? Do you have a door for the bus driver? I don't know. But there is a comment section that you are welcome to use to discuss this. Although, please keep it friendly, open-minded. Hate people fighting on YouTube. Ooh, no, I said I wouldn't say the word hate. I dislike it a great deal when people say mean things on YouTube and fight with each other. I feel like I have talked very, very fast in this video. Not really sure why. I also feel like I don't have that much editing to do, which is going to be good. Right, how does this work? If you want to see my last video, that will be over here. I keep blocking my face when I do that. It'll be over here. It's right here. Up there. See? There it is. If you would like to subscribe to me, there is a button down along there somewhere. It's red and it says subscribe. You can click it. You know where the comment section is. It is also down there. And as always, come find me on Twitter. Oh, today I am wearing my Senators t-shirt. Go Sens Go. This has been your dear Canada. Love, England. Goodbye.